Young guys you can jump on and ride, and some you can't.
Coach, it seemed like just in today, a lot of coaching points to Avery Williams, and he took them really well. How much has he developed so far?
He's coming along. He's going to, more and more reps he gets, the better and better he's going to become. He's got all the ability in the world. He's got great feet. He's got great hips. He's got quickness and stuff. Now it's just a matter of him getting reps and getting trips. As a young guy, he's going to make mistakes. But the thing I like about him, he doesn't shy down. He doesn't back down. He'll get up and in the old start, he'll get up and press starts. He doesn't play all heck. A couple of the older guys don't do that as much. But with that mentality, and as long as he's willing to work at it and study, he'll be okay.
You seem excited by his potential.
I am, because again, he has the potential. He has the feet. He has the hips. He's just got to figure out what we're doing and how we're doing it and stuff, and then kind of put it all together with obviously the mental part of it and stuff, and go play football. I mean, heck, he got his hands on a couple balls today. Just as a young kid to do that, pretty promising.
As a coach, do you like to see some of that, the fighting out there and that scrapping?
You do, long as you're smart, as long as you're not taking cheap shots and stuff. The guys are going to compete and have fun and stuff, but you just got to be careful, because a lot of times in that situation, you see you lose a guy on something silly, because of that. You get into it when the whistle blows, the coach gets down, then get out, let's stop and move on. But guys are out there having fun for the most part.
Are you at a point yet? Sometimes Brantoine's in with the ones. Do you know who's going to be your starters yet, or are you?
I don't. I really don't. I know one for sure. I know you guys know it ain't hard to figure out, but who that other one is, we'll wait to see. The good thing about it is we have some time. Take these next 8 practices and get better, and then obviously when we come back in the fall. And really, the key is not really these 8 practices and what we do when we come back in the fall. It's what they do in between that last practice and that first practice, right, and come in August. That's going to be the key, and if the guys are willing to work at it, which they have shown in the past, and we'll get somebody. We really ain't got a choice. You know what I mean? If I call Washington and say, hey, we don't have a starting point, can we postpone the game? They're going to say, heck no. But we'll get somebody out there.
What do you want to see out of those guys to step up and earn that role?
Just being more consistent and stuff, and executing their assignments, and then the bottom line, what we're all looking for is making plays. These guys are making plays, or guys are going to see the field, and that goes for off the field. And if you're disciplined in the classroom and you're willing to work in the classroom, then 9 times out of 10 you're disciplined out here. Look at Keith Handy. He's a good player here, but he's a hell of a student also. You have that foundation and what it takes. And just like anything, they all go hand in hand. You study your butt off for a test, you're probably going to do pretty good on the test. Well, you work your butt off in practice and you study film, well, you're probably going to pay pretty good in the football. So again, it all goes hand in hand.